I'm Jamila Espinos, your Student Body Secretary.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Thank you. Now it's time for DETV.
Coming up on today's show, a new fundraiser begins today. We have what you need to know.
And we look at an important turning point in the Second World War.
And of course, we'll be checking out weather and what's up with that heat advisory. Hello, Desert Edge. Today is Monday, September 13th, 2021. I'm Jacob Patterson.
And I'm Danielle Morales. Welcome to DETV, the voice of Desert Edge High School.
We have a great show lined up for today. But first, let's see what's cooking for lunch in the cafeteria tomorrow. Tomorrow's hot lunch is mashed potato bowls with popcorn chicken. And that looks pretty tasty. Our cafeteria workers are always doing their best to dish out some good food. But now it's time to dish out some daily trivia with today's question of the day.
Arizona is known for its rugged and challenging Arizona Trail, which spans across the entire state and all its climates. Today's question is, how long is the Arizona Trail?
Now that's a tough one, Daniela. I'll be thinking about it during the show.
We'll have the answer at the end of the show.
Now let's move on to today's announcements. It's homecoming week, and that means the return of our favorite fundraiser, Spirit Links. Every day this week you can donate money in your third-hour class to get links. The class with the highest participation wins a donut or a pizza party. 50% of all money donated will go to the Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Key Club is starting up. The first meeting will be this Thursday during the second half of Power Hour in room C8. Everyone is welcome to attend.
Now it's time to get updated on what's been going on in the world.
Our news anchor Sergio has been checking the news feeds for the latest stories. What have you found, Sergio?
Thanks, guys. I've been doing my best to find the latest national and international stories. Today we have a close call from a dangerous man, information on booster shots, and the hurricane coming for Texas in the World News Docket. Let's get started. A California man is in custody after allegedly being found with multiple weapons near the Democratic National Committee headquarters in Washington, D.C. Capitol Police, who was arrested. 44-year-old Donald Craighead said he had several knives in his truck, including a bayonet and a machete, which are illegal there. The car also had a swastika and other white supremacist symbols painted on it. Officers on patrol noticed a Dodge Dakota pickup truck around at midnight. It was missing a license plate, and it said it had a picture of an American flag. No word if Craighead hasn't had an attorney. A group of scientists specializing in vaccines don't believe the general public needs a COVID-19 booster shot right now. 2 Food and Drug Administration leaders will be stepping down in coming weeks, as well as other international scientists published a paper in the medical journal The Lancet Monday. They argue that the current COVID-19 vaccine supply could save more lives if used in people who are not vaccinated yet. Researchers said they reviewed a number of trials and studies. They found that the vaccine is highly effective and again is both symptomatic and severely diseased from the main variants. However, they also found that efficacy against symptomatic disease is somewhat less for the Delta variant. The scientists say right now more studies are needed on the variant-based boosters before there could be a widespread need for them. The study also comes from U.S. federal health officials are set to announce plans for the booster shots to be offered this fall. The National Hurricane Center has issued a hurricane watch for the coast of Texas with the approach of Tropical Storm Nicholas. The city Corpus Christi Emergency Operations Center is organizing sandbag giveaways to help coastal residents prepare. The hurricane watch extends along the Texas Gulf Coast from Port Aransas to Sargent. The current forecast calls for peak sustained winds of 65 miles per hour into Monday night, where Corpus Christi civil defense officials are more worried about the high water at this hour. According to Corpus Christi Police, more deaths are caused by flooding every year than any other thunderstorm hazards. That's all for me. Back to you.
This past Friday, our football team has had a huge success.
And so far, they have a 2-0 lead.
We have Gavin with the sports.
Thanks, guys. Last Friday was a blowout game for our football team against Westview High School. The score at the end was 58-0. This week is our first home swim team meet this Thursday at the Goodyear Rec Center. Be sure to pop out and support. There will be a wrestling meet in C4 with Coach Lang every Monday and Wednesday after school. Students who want to participate in wrestling this year should bring their own bottled water and have the Register My Athlete completed before showing up.
Thanks for that, Gavin.
Now we will have to move on to what happened on this day in history. We have Blaine with more.
Thanks, Mia. Today we talk about the invasion of Egypt. In 1940, Italy invaded Egypt in the order of the dictator Benito Mussolini. He ordered his troops to invade the country of Egypt, achieving the glory that they had been trying to achieve for the past 3 centuries. And it would also allow Italy to economically expand. Although Italy had Egypt, it seems they never kept it for long due to the U.S. Back to you.
Explain.
Well, you had some time to think about today's question of the day. The question was, how long is the Arizona Trail?
And the answer is, the Arizona Trail is 800 miles long. And another fun fact, it's going to cost you about $3,000 in supplies, and the best time to tackle this challenging trail from March to April. Welcome back.
We've been having some hot weather recently, and there's even a heat advisory warning today.
And Gavin Fair is in our weather center with more. What's going on, Gavin?
Thanks, Jacob. Thanks, Daniela. Let's start over here on Flagstaff. We have the low of 50 with the high of 80. Moving over to Phoenix, we have the low of 82 with the high of 109. Over west, we have the low of 82 with the high of 111 in Yuma. And ending off the map, we have Tucson with the low of 75 and the high of 104. Over here today, we have the 79 for today for the low, with 109 being the high. For the rest of the week, we'll have the low being about in the mid-70s, with the highs being about 107 to 104. That's all for me. Now back to you.
That does it for today.
Remember, you can send us requests, suggestions, story ideas, and announcements to DETV2012@gmail.com.
Until next time, I'm Jacob Patterson.
And I'm Danielle Morales. Have a great day, Scorpions.